My name is Matschull. In this video, I will illustrate how to set up and use a custom unordered list to make your writing more efficient. An unordered list is sometimes referred to as a bulleted list because bullets are often used to set off each item in the list. Unordered lists are used to create a list of related items that are arranged in no particular order. While there are conventions such as using uniform sentence structure when creating such lists, I will not discuss that in this video. If you are simply writing a one-time short document that includes an unordered list, you might just use the unordered list icon in the formatting toolbar. I'll erase the list that is showing. I'll make sure that text body paragraph style is selected in the sidebar. I won't take the time to discuss the sidebar in detail. If you are not familiar with the sidebar in LibreOffice Writer, check out my short video on applying styles. I'll click on the arrow beside the unordered list icon in the formatting toolbar to show the various bullet types you can use. Clicking on More Bullets will open a dialog where you can customize the bullets used for different levels of the list. We won't look at that now. I'll use the default bulleted list. Notice that a small indented bullet appears. I'll type Level 1, Item 1, and hit Enter. Notice that another bullet appears. I'll type Level 1, Item 2, and hit Enter. I'll hit Tab. Notice that the line is indented further, starting a Level 2 list item. The bullet style also changes. I'll type Level 2, Item 1, and hit Enter. The line stays as a Level 2 item. I'll type Level 2, Item 2. I'll hit Enter. To return to Level 1, I'll hit Shift plus Tab. I'll type Level 1, Item 3. I'll hit Enter. To return to the regular paragraph style, I'll click on the No List icon. Now I'm back to the regular text body formatting. I'll click on the List Styles icon in the Styles deck of the sidebar. I'll place the cursor somewhere within the list to show that the list is not using a list style. It is manually formatted. I'll go back to the end of my document. I'll click Enter to give a little more room between the list I made and the new list that I will be making. I'll go to View in the toolbars and select Formatting Styles to open the Formatting Styles toolbar. Notice that there is a single icon for an unordered list, while there are several icons for various types of ordered list. I'll click on the Unordered List icon. Notice that a small bullet appears, but that it is not indented. Unordered lists don't need to be indented, but I prefer that they are. Notice that one of the bullet styles is highlighted in the sidebar. I can right-click on the highlighted style and click Modify. In the Position tab, I can change the Aligned At setting from 0 inches to 0.25 inches to assign an indented spacing. See what happens when I click Apply. But having to go to the sidebar to change the settings on the unordered list defeats the purpose of using the Formatting Styles toolbar to create the styled unordered list. I might as well use the sidebar to begin with. This is what we will do in the rest of the video. I'll close the dialog. It is a good idea to to get into the habit of using list styles to create unordered lists. Using list styles will be especially useful if you are writing a lengthy document with a number of unordered lists. I will show you a very easy way to do this once we spend a little time setting things up. First, let me go back into the document area and hit the backspace key twice to get out of the list and back into regular paragraph formatting. Okay, let's start setting up our unordered list style. I'll right-click on a bullet list. Any style will do, but I'll select the one with the arrow beside it. I'll select New. I'll click on the Organizer tab in the dialog that appears. I'll name my style _ my blue bullet. The underscore will place it at the top of the list. I'll go to the Position tab. I'll make sure Level 1 is highlighted, and I'll check the settings. Aligned at sets the position for the bullet measured from the left margin. Numbering alignment gives you a choice of left, centered, or right. For left, the aligned at position will be to the left of the bullet. In other words, the bullet will be to the right of the aligned at position. With aligned at set to 0.25 inches and numbering alignment set to left, the bullet will be just to the right of 0.25 inches. Since I will be using a symbol font, this should be fine. Numbering followed by sets the space between the bullet and the text. You have a choice of tab stop, space, or nothing. I'll set this to tab stop. Tab stop at determines where the tab stop will be. With the bullet to the left of 0.25 inches and the tab stop set to 0.5 inches, there should be sufficient space between the bullet and the text. According to the LibreOffice Writer Guide, Indent at sets the start of the text, and this setting should be equal to or greater than the tab stop. I'll set this to 0.5 inches. I'll highlight Level 2. I'll make the settings for Aligned at, Tab Stop at, and Indent at each 0.25 inches greater than those for Level 1. That means Aligned at is 0.50 inches, Tab Stop at is 0.75 inches, Indent at is 0.75 inches. I'm only going to use 2 levels in this example, although you can set up to 10 levels. Now I'll go to the Customize tab since I want to choose a different bullet. Notice the character style setting. This indicates that list styles draw attributes from character styles. If I click on the down arrow, you can see the various character styles listed. I'm going to create my own character style before I go any further, so I'll just click OK. I'll click on the character styles icon. Here, I'll right-click on bullets and select New. In the Organizer tab of the dialog that appears, I'll give my new character style the name of _ my blue bullet. I'll leave the other settings alone and go to the Font tab. I'll set the font to Open Symbol. I'll set the style to bold. I'll set the size to 12 points. I'll go to the Font Effects tab. Here, I'll set the font color to dark blue 1. I'll click OK. I'll go back to the List Styles section. I'll right-click on _ my blue bullet and select Modify. In the Customs tab, I'll make sure Level 1 is highlighted. I'll make sure Number is set to Bullet. I click the down arrow in the Character Style area and select my blue bullet. In the character area, I click Select. Notice that the font is set to open symbol. Remember that it's a font I chose for my blue bullet character style. I scroll down until I find the symbol I want to use. I highlight it and click OK. The symbol I chose appears next to the level 1 line in the preview section. I'll click on level 2. I'll use the same symbol for level 2. I'll change the number to bullet. In the character style section, I'll choose my blue bullet. In the character section, I'll choose the same character I chose for level 1 and click OK. I'll click OK to close the dialog. Now, when I want to use this list, I could just go to the List Styles section and double-click on my blue bullet. But I want to make things even easier. I'll go to the Paragraph Styles section. I'll right-click on Text Body and select New. In the Organizer tab, I'll give my new paragraph style the name _ my blue bullet list. When I hit Tab, my blue bullet list appears in the Next Style section. This is what I want. I don't want my list to stop if I hit Enter. I'll go to the Outline and List tab. Under the Apply List Style area, I'll click on the down arrow next to the list style. I select my blue bullet. I click OK to close the dialog. Now, back in the editing area of my document, I go to the end of the document. The text body paragraph style is highlighted. If necessary, I click on the plus sign beside it. I double-click on the My Blue Bullet List paragraph style. Notice that my bullet appears. I type Level 1, Item 1, and hit Enter. I hit the tab to go to Level 2. I type Level 2, Item 1. I hit Enter. I type Level 2, Item 2, and hit Enter. I hit Shift plus Tab. I type Level 1, Item 2. I hit Enter. I double-click on Text Body. The list is finished, and I'm back into the regular flow of text in the document. See how easy it is to use the list style once it's set up? I don't even need to leave the paragraph styles area. And I can use this list style as many times as I want in a long document without changing any attributes, knowing that the formatting will be consistent throughout the document. And you can save these styles you've created in a new template to reuse them elsewhere without recreating them. If you don't know how to save them to a template, watch my short video on styles and templates. If you like what you've learned in this video, please give it a like. Then check out my other videos.